How do you do it?
Oh, I just blew into town.
For the holidays?
Of course, darling.
You know, I did spend one holiday, one Christmas in Key West,
Oh,
and it just wasn't the same.
oh yes it is, darling.
You nice Christmas in Key West?
I love Christmas anywhere warm.
How do you de-stress during the holidays? Is there anything special you do?
De-stressing during the holidays. It's just like, make sure to start your shopping early. If you're gonna shop for the holidays, get it all done before the holidays. There's nothing worse than going in to either a Walmart, a Target, a Cub Foods, anything during the holiday season.
That's awful, especially on a Saturday.
I actually try to shop at 10, 11 o'clock at night during the holiday season. Like if I'm going out to get groceries, 10, 11 o'clock at night is when I'll go out to get groceries because everybody's gone home by then.
That makes sense to me.
So,
that'd be a great way to try to de-stress. I hear you should take some time just for yourself too.
yes, take some time, maybe do a bubble bath, maybe some herbal teas.
Oh, sure.
Some good smelly candles. Aromatherapy is always important. Eucalyptus is very soothing, and
yeah, I heard
vanilla
that's
soothing. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So when you're
add that to your holiday shopping list for yourself.
exactly for yourself, always get yourself something during the holiday season because it always seems like you're doing so much for other people and you kind of forget about yourself.
I do, and when I get a little something for myself, I'm energized again.
Oh, exactly. I bought something I wanted that nobody else would get me.
Are you one of those people that drive around looking at holiday lights?
I do drive around and see some of the most beautiful holiday lights and some of these gorgeous, beautiful homes that they decorate on. But also, when you're driving around this winter, you should actually be very, very careful. There's always the snow and the ice, and a person has to just, take their time, especially if you're traveling for the holidays, Margot. You're from Fargo, aren't you?
I am from Fargo, so I do take that big trek from the Twin Cities to Fargo. And I pack lots of Snickers candy bars and lots of, what else is supposed to be in that little emergency
You're supposed to have
kit?
candles.
Candles?
Blankets, food.
Do you know what the candles are for?
Yes, what you want to do is take a candle and put it in like a coffee can and light it. And it acts as a little mini furnace. The candle will actually heat the can.
Oh, great idea.
And it helps to make a little mini furnace.
Okay, so candles and in a coffee can.
Yeah.
Because you're going to use the can kind of as the furnace.
And a scoop shovel.
Oh, okay. Oh, to get out.
If you slide in, maybe you can scoop a little and get out.
Great idea.
Jumper cables.
Oh yeah.
And
I couldn't find mine last year, so I bought some new ones. I thought it's not worth it hunting around for anything like that. It's, I've got places to go. I'm from Fargo.
Places to go and people to do.
Absolutely. Oh, and at discount stores for like $1, $1.50, I found those little warmer packages.
Yes. You can always put a couple of those in there.
You know what? Maybe that would make a great stocking stuffer.
Definitely.
For people you care about.
Or if you know that some of your friends travel a lot, it would be great travel gift.
Oh, sure. You're right there.
And I always like to keep a little flask of something too, a little hot toddy in the car, just in case. You're freezing in. You're stranded 24 hours. A little hot toddy.
Oh, sure. That'd be great. And I don't know if I should talk about this, but you should bring a novel.
Yes.
Something you really don't like because you might need to use the paper.
Exactly.
I hear. Oh, I mean, if you really have some bad luck and no one else is out there.
Which, that does happen a lot out here during these beautiful winter weather wonderland storm mornings.
Storm mornings.
That's a tongue twister.
And one other thing too. Don't wander far from the car. In fact, they say have a rope and tie the rope before if you need to use the restroom. Tie the rope to the door handle.
Yes.
If you can.
Yep. Or just maybe a mirror.
And the other end, just loop it on yourself. I know it looks dumb, but if you don't make it back to the car, there isn't much hope for you.
Exactly. The weather it gets so cold out here, and
Have you noticed?
I know that snow just keeps falling down there.
Quite a cavern there, Selena.
Anyway, you can't last very long out in the snow.
No.
You'll get hypothermia, and then all of a sudden you'll go to sleep.
So staying with the car
Yes.
is the best.
Is the
thing.
best, yeah. And maybe run your car, if you slide off in the ditch, don't leave your car running the whole time. Just, shut it off, and when it cools down in the car, then start your car back up, because you want to conserve that gas.
Oh, you're right. Without the gas, there wouldn't be heat.
Yeah, exactly. And never travel under a half a tank in the wintertime.
Did you hear that? Under half a tank. Now, this is very serious.
Yeah, because, you never know if your gas is going to freeze up if you get below, like, a quarter of a tank.
Oh, that can happen.
Yeah, or...
Really?
Exactly.
Oh.
You can always put something in it called heat. That helps to keep the water out of your gas tank, and that will keep it from freezing up.
Is it the condensation that freezes, and then that's what's freezing in the gas line?
That is part of it.
But
and
a full
also,
tank, or over a half a tank will help.
Yes, definitely. Okay. You won't have as much condensation in the tank. And so that will also...
Seems like every conversation we have with you, we get back to cars.
Oh.
You just love cars, don't you?
Oh, yes, I do.
How'd you get into cars?
When I was a little girl, just playing in the living room, I used to beat up my brothers and take their cars away.
Oh, Selena, how great is that? Do you send holiday cards? Any suggestions on holiday cards? I mean, sometimes I get these holiday cards with 3-page letters, single-spaced, and...
No, I hate to say it, but nobody likes the holiday letter.
Now listen to this very, very important message. Say it one more time.
Nobody enjoys having to read that holiday letter because they only put the good stuff in there. They never put what happened, to Uncle Bill and his DWI last month.
Now that I would read.
It's not like the Inquirer,
So try to keep, if you're going to write, try to keep it short.
Very short. Try to keep it down to 1 page at least.
Oh, yeah.
And, a holiday card is good enough. And people that you haven't seen for, the entire year, if you're going to talk to them or you want to tell them what's been going on in your life, call them. It's always good to get a phone call from somebody you haven't heard from for a while.
That's a lot more personal.
Yes, it's more personal, and, a lot of those people who do those 1, 2, 3 page
disastrous books. About me. Did I mention about me?
It's pretty much ran off for everybody.
Yeah.
You're getting the same thing from everybody.
It's not very personal.
No. Personalization is not a big point with chain letters, I call them.
It is like a chain letter.
It pretty much is. It just goes on and on and on and on.
One thing I do enjoy in holiday letters, if you can, I know some people have digital cameras or whatever, a picture.
Oh, yeah.
A picture of the person is always nice.
Yes. Well, in the digital...
And money. No.
Or a present with a receipt.
Absolutely. Run out, return it.
Well, no, that's a great thing about it. Regifting.
Regifting?
Yeah, so if you get something you don't like, don't return it, regift it.
Oh, I like that idea. Yeah. Absolutely.
Just don't regift it to the person that gave it to you.
You've got to remember a couple things before you do that. Like who it came from.
Exactly.
One thing my dear grandma did, as children we kept bringing her these, what's it called? The soap that you put in the bathtub.
Oh.
We brought her tons each and every year. We brought her tons each and every year. Well, what she did, right before she...
Start again.
One of the great things my grandmother used to do, Grandma from Fargo, she would, as kids, we would bring these soaps, for like bath time and stuff.
Yes.
Yep.
Scented soaps?
Soaps and candles and candy. And before she went to her great beyond, she invited us all into her living room. And there she had laid out all this cheap stuff we've been giving her over these years. And she had said, here's your gift. Pick out whatever you want. She never used any of it. But we loved her. That's a good moment.
Yes. And we have to remember they were from the times of Depression, so they pretty much kept everything.
Yep, they did, and that's very smart.
Yeah.
Today's society is a little more throwaway, I think, don't you think?
I've had this outfit that I was going to wear. I'm saving it for a special time, special place. And you know what? I thought that special time and that special place may never come.
You're right.
You just, sometimes you just need to use it.
I think so too. And you have all these beautiful things. I would think you should use them too, because you never know when you're going to your great beyond.
Oh, I am the great beyond.
Selena and the great beyond. We love it. So use up your pretty things for your friends.
Yes, use them for your friends, use them for yourself. Wear that special outfit that you've been wanting to wear and saving for a special time.
Margot Forehead. Paging Margot Forehead. I agree with you. Use those special things.
Yes, use those special things up. Get them out of the drawers, and treat yourself. Be good to yourself.
I think that's an important message, because you know what? If you're good to yourself, you're going to be happier. If you're happier, you're going to be even more special to those people in your life.
Exactly, darling.
So go out and treat yourself. Let's go to the mall.
Let's go, darling.
Bye, everybody.